And Google's new ad tech battle could also change the very way we browse the internet. Deirdre Bosa has more for today's Tech Check. Deirdre, layer that in for us.
Yeah, so here's how it could change our own experience on the internet, potentially a better browsing experience. Let me explain. The government argues that publishers will have to find other ways. They currently have to find other ways to make up for hundreds of millions of dollars they would be getting if Google didn't allegedly destroy competition. So to maximize their own revenue, they might have to put more ads on their websites, making them more cluttered, or they put more content behind paywalls, all adding up to a subpar browsing experience for us, the users. So imagine a world where instead of scrolling through giant banners that are on autoplay, you just get the content that you're looking for. Or imagine you didn't have to enter your email address just to see a homepage. That's what the DOJ argues would be potentially fixed if Google's grasp on this market was loosened. Better monetization, better quality of non-Google websites. Others, though, including Google itself, argue that the browsing experience could actually get worse if there were more alternatives or if Google was broken up. It could fragment the ad tech ecosystem, make it less efficient, leading to worse data privacy and higher ad costs that would, again, be passed on to users, maybe just in different ways. Kelly, I don't know where you stand. RE ad targeting. Some people love those well-targeted ads, say they're more relevant. I'm certainly in the latter camp. I find them creepy and annoying. This trial, though, could impact how we are followed around the web, which would, again, make for a different experience.
I think that's an area where people want a lot more information about what's going on, and there's still a sense that consumers don't fully know. Deirdre, wanted to point this out. While Apple is holding its product launch event right now, started just top of the hour, Huawei is holding a product event tonight right after Apple. And as we learned in July, Apple is no longer even a top 5 market share iPhone cellular device in China.
It has just been such an incredible sort of reorganization of smartphone vendors in China. As you said, Apple's no longer even in the top 5. Huawei has sort of clawed its way back up after being essentially left for dead after U.S. sanctions. It's now the number 4 placement, and it is growing faster than anyone else. The top 5, by the way, all local companies. Can't remember the last time that that's ever happened. So Apple has a lot to lose in China, right? It's one of its most important markets. And Huawei kind of upstaging the event today, the Apple event, with its own product event showing, Kelly, I don't know if you've heard this term, a trifold phone. So it's not foldable, it's foldable twice. So you get 3 different screens layered on top of each other. And it has on its website sort of a ticker that shows you how many people have pre-ordered this phone. Last time I looked, it was at 3.2 million pre-orders and counting. So they're basically saying, you know, we are still going to dominate this market. We'll see, though, because all of this rests on the AI features. What are we going to get from Apple? What are we going to get from Huawei?
Do you know off the top of your head if these phones would be available in the U.S.? I mean, I know in the past many of them often have been, but they're not quite good enough or they don't measure up or what have you. But I'm thinking a little bit of the EV race where if all of a sudden there was a Huawei phone that became all the rage, and maybe Apple has us all locked into the ecosystem, but could that make enough market share gains in the U.S. to all of a sudden get kind of raise concerns about an area where the iPhone is dominated?
They might be available. I'm not sure. There could be sort of some restrictions around making them available. But the key here, though, is that it has developed its own software iOS ecosystem called Harmony. So that is in Chinese. I don't think it would be useful to an American consumer. And the whole pitch is sort of this patriotic value customer in China that wants to use the homegrown brand. So I don't know that they would work very well over here.
Well, the point is it's been successful enough in China, and that's been enough.
And maybe that's all you need.
Exactly. Deirdre, for now, thanks. Appreciate it. Deirdre Bosa.